If you are confused by what you just saw, that is 18-year-old Caleb Williams yielding a machete with his friends as they waved Trump flags and allegedly harassed two women outside a polling place in Florida. And yes, he was arrested for it. According to reports, a local Democratic campaign supporting Kamala Harris outside a polling place in a library in Jacksonville, Florida, was approached by the MAGA supporting teenagers. Neptune Beach Police Chief Michael Key described the incident during a press conference on Tuesday. Take a look.
The units arrived and found 8 young males, 7 of which were juveniles and 1 adult male, inside the parking lot of the polling location. The investigation revealed that the group arrived to protest and antagonize the opposing political side. The group then approached sign waivers along State Road A1A and escalated into a verbal disturbance. That then escalated to the point where the sole adult male of the group, Caleb James Williams, he's 18 years of age, of Neptune Beach, brandished a machete in an aggressive, threatening posture over his head. Mr. Williams decided to brandish that machete over his head at 2 female victims, ages 71 and 54 years of age, which were in fear at that point, had called the police, and we arrived less than 1 minute later. This goes way beyond expressing freedom of speech. To say your piece is your First Amendment protected right, but that goes out the window the moment you raise a machete over your head in a threatening manner.
Now, this is Caleb Williams right here. Take a look. According to Key, Williams was arrested for aggravated assault on a person 65 years of age or older and improper exhibition of a firearm or dangerous weapon, in this case, the machete. Williams made his first court appearance yesterday, where his bail was set for $50,003 for the first count and $5,003 for the second. Judge Mose Floyd said if the teen was to be released on bond, he would be outfitted with a GPS monitor not to go within 1,000 feet of a polling place unless it is for the specific purpose of your casting a vote. Well, Cenk, I guess if you still can vote, you don't lose your voting rights. Is that our takeaway?
Yeah, well, I mean, Donald Trump's convicted of 34 felony counts. He didn't lose his voting rights. Look, there's a couple of things in this story. Number one, I'm dropping him from my fantasy football team. I'm done with Caleb Williams. I didn't know he was going in this direction. Okay, seriously, this is as much entitlement complex as it gets. I get to bring a machete to a polling station, and I think that's normal, and I don't think I'll get arrested for it. As a Muslim American, I can tell you, I ain't bringing no machete to a polling station because that's not going to end well for me. Okay, if you're a black man in America, you think you're going to bring a machete to a polling station? How's that going to work out for you, right? But this brother thought, like, no big deal. Of course I can do that. Now, good news is he couldn't. He was arrested. So, whew, that's a bit of a relief, actually. And the other part of it is, if you're a Trump fan and your side's been getting called crazy and dangerous, do you think it's a good idea to show up with a machete to prove to people that you are not crazy or dangerous? Look, I get it. They're young, and young people do stupid stuff. But this is not a normal stupid thing. Do not try to intimidate people at the voting stations. Don't bring any weapons of any sort. And yes, as it turns out, even if you're MAGA, you do get arrested. So not a great idea at all. Please, for God's sake, let's get it under control and let everybody vote.
Now, even though the election is a few days away, we have seen a growing number of instances of voter intimidation and threats at early voting places. Take a look at this video that was shared on X yesterday.
Bitch.
Oh,
That's no reason. Yeah, I'll let her serve.
wow.
Listen, don't cuss at me. This is my right.
Wow.
Why is it defending me? It's like defending me. I ain't been shut the hell up and let me vote. Okay, Jane. Okay, we ain't got nothing else to say. We ain't got nothing else to say. Wow. We're gonna move on. Next thing. There it is right there. No.
Wow. Oh, wow, God. Oh.
Don't do that.
Wow.
And in a similar instance, Texas police said they arrested a man named Jesse Lutzenberger after he began punching an elderly poll worker who asked him to take off his MAGA hat. I mean, this is just definitely a problem, but it does seem like the problem is largely on one side, Cenk. Am I wrong?
Well, so far, yeah. And guys, people have written into the show before, oh, I wore a Bernie shirt, or I bought a shirt at shoptyt.com and wore it to a polling booth or whatever. And then they made me turn this shirt inside out, right? I had to go to the bathroom, turn it on. Okay, so that happens. You can't campaign around a voting area. And I remember when I ran for Congress, I had to stand a certain number of yards away from the voting area because I had campaign material with me. This is actually a really well-known phenomenon. In fact, even then, Republican guys would come up to me and be really mad. You're near a voting area. I'm like, brother, I checked with them on purpose. I'm way past the zone. I'm with you, but that's not the situation here. They're like, I don't care, you shouldn't be anywhere near here. But they show up with a MAGA hat and they get super upset. Now again, look, different people, I get it. So once he takes the hat off, he's got every right to vote, okay? But no, MAGA, you are like, a lot of times you guys think you're special and you're victimized in a way that no one else is, and that people invented rules to rig it and I know why you think everything is rigged, because Trump told you. Oh my God, they're not gonna let you vote and it's all rigged and they're gonna switch your vote, etc. So everybody's on edge. But it's not rigged, you are allowed to vote. We still have the same rules. You're not allowed to campaign near the voting area. There's a certain number of yards you have to be, have distance from. You don't get to have special rules. Like saying I'm a victim of injustice because I didn't get special rules and I wasn't above the law is not a compelling argument.
Yeah. And that last video, he gets physical with them. Like they have to restrain him. So it's like you say, Cenk, these rules are not new and they are not trying to suppress Trump supporters. I mean, JD Vance amplified a picture, I believe, of a woman who just took off her shirt and voted in her bra because she was wearing a Trump shirt. And he's like, wow, what a hero. It's like, no, she's not. Like, we all know this. Like, sure, you want to wear something that expresses your views, and I think everyone should have a right to do that. I do think these rules are kind of ridiculous. It's one thing to wear campaign material because you're proud of your vote. I think that's totally fine. Campaigning like at the door, totally understand why you want to keep people away from like the immediate perimeter. That's fine. But some of these, like, I don't know, taking a picture of your ballot, that's one that really I never really get. It, especially now with the proliferation of cell phones, who cares? I think that's the one that really should be changed.
Yeah, and then we should lobby to change it and go through the normal process, and that's how it works. And so, look, is there 20% off at Shop TYT for election-related shirts? Sure. Should you wear them to the voting booth? As long as you turn them inside out, or take them off depending on the situation. Oh, use the code I voted to get that 20% off. ShopTYT.com. The link will be down below. And I'm going to do the same thing as that woman that JD Vance celebrated. Maybe I'll wear my balls to the walls, or abolish electoral college, or breaking shattered glass, so all that stuff. I'll wear it, and then when they tell me to take it off, I'll just take it off, and then I'll take a picture, shirtless, voting. Maybe not.
That'll break the internet. That'll break the internet in one way or another.
You could have just, again, turned it inside out. You didn't have to take it off and go in your bra. So, okay.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. We really appreciate it, guys. And we appreciate it if you become members, because that allows us to be independent, honest, progressive, all the things that you don't get from corporate media. And all of that is because of you guys. Hit the join button below and become one of us. Become a young Turk.